Ported intake manifold is in. Fastman 84mm throttle body is in. ATI Underdrive Pulley is in. Let's talk about it. Alright, so a lot of you have been asking me if I noticed a difference with the pulley. A lot of you have been asking me if I noticed a difference with the ported intake manifold. A few have been asking if I noticed a difference with the throttle body. I did them all at once. I wanted to do just the pulley and go for a ride, but I didn't have time. So with all three mods done at once, and I'm finally full bolt on, yes, I noticed a difference. Obviously when I left Roji's garage, Village Garage at the Cape, you know, I'm on the highway and I stabbed it a few times and I noticed a considerable difference. My butt dyno told me that there's definitely more power, more throttle response. It seemed way quicker. Just an overall improvement by far. I did a before video on the highway before I went to Village Garage of the AFR, and I was gonna put together an after of the AFR after all the mods are on, but there's no difference, and my gears were different on the second time I recorded it. I've had a lot of different drive cycles since yesterday, so the engine probably mapped itself out anyways. There's not a considerable difference as far as the AFR goes. It probably mapped itself for the deficit of fuel per air, so it's running good. I'll send Jay a log anyway, just so he can take a look at it and make a few tweaks. Now that I'm full bolt on, he can, you know, do some fine adjusting. As far as install goes with the ATI, just follow the instructions. I mean, they're not Hemi specific, they're just pretty basic. Make sure you use all the bolts, pull the old crank pulley off and put the new one on. It's a 71.5 inch belt for 2003 and up. We swapped all the parts over, put the Fastman throttle body on. It was a couple hours worth of work, pretty easy. Again, going to the dyno, I like to go to the dyno. That's $150 right there. And the last time I went to the dyno, it was 90 degrees out. It's getting cooler out. It will probably be 65 degrees out if I go. And just that weather correction, I don't think it's gonna be worth going. Maybe I will, I don't know. There's definitely a considerable amount of power on the highway. I haven't done a whole shot yet, but with everyone's input shaft snapping, maybe I'll save that for the track. And do I think the pulley's worth it for the money? If you're just gonna get a pulley for your only mod, no. If you're putting it together, a collaboration of mods, yeah, it's a must. I mean, if you're gonna be doing every mod but the pulley, just do the pulley. You might as well. Of course it helps. It helps get rid of drag and releases some horsepower. Not an incredible amount, but enough to make a difference with the rest of your mods. Again, the true test is at the track, you know. But if you ran at a 3,000 plus DA and then put the pulley on, then it's a negative 3,000 DA. Obviously, you're gonna have gains. You gotta make sure that DA is almost exact if you're gonna be doing it before and after on a dyno or at the track. Throttle body is much bigger. It's 84mm true bore. The ported area where the throttle body goes, the inlet, is ported tremendously, so it's definitely letting more air in. I'm cammed, so it's sucking more air in. There's more fuel. So overall, I'm glad I did this. Next is just to go to the track on a nice cool night and see what she gets. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions about anything that we did, I'll try to answer as best as I can. If there's anybody out there who's smarter than me, feel free to reply and answer anybody's questions. That's what we do. That's why we're here. You know what? Let's do a whole shot. I'm gonna go do a whole shot in four-wheel drive on the highway. Let's see how she reacts. All right, I got a log going for Jay. I'm gonna put it in four-wheel drive. Make sure it's engaged. Yep. Okay, here we go. I just lost about 15 things off my dashboard. My coffee almost went flying. It comes out of the hole awesome, especially in four-wheel drive. It just hooks and just goes, revs. And I see a very considerable amount of power. And it definitely feels quicker than me. And that's full bolt on. There might have been some sun glare in that video, but hopefully you can see it. And yes, I forgot to put my seatbelt on. All the tree huggers, come on, give me all your... I'm gonna hear that one. damn liberals. Alright guys, hope you enjoy the video. Subscribe, like, stay tuned. We'll talk to you soon. Peace.